Welcome to Insert Art.
Insert awkward intro.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Morgan.
Together we're Insert Art.
What are we doing today?
Today we are going to be drawing some Pokemon. I thought we could take full advantage of you being in the studio as
Here I am.
our Pokemon guy.
Let's not say expert.
Okay, I refrained myself this time.
I love Pokemon. It's my jam, but I do not know everything and I am not an expert. I just like it a lot.
So we are going to be drawing some Pokemon today with a little bit of a twist.
So, traditionally, the limit with Pokemon evolution, aside from a few gimmicks, Pokemon can only evolve twice, so there's only 3 stages to an evolution line for a Pokemon.
We have decided that's not enough evolutions. We want more.
We want exactly 4. So, we've picked the 3rd stage in an evolution line and we are going to evolve them again.
You're welcome. So we're each going to pick a Pokemon of our choosing and just take them that extra step further.
All right, let's get to it.
You're first.
Okay, cool. I'm ready. So I decided that I was going to evolve Machamp because he's one of my favorite Pokemon.
He sounds like a champ.
He actually is. So I decided I'd take him to that next level. I've got a few references here just of Street Fighter characters because he's a fighting Pokemon, so I wanted to sort of reference that martial arts, like physique. I sort of went in a weird direction with this.
I'm loving all the poses you've just knocked out so far.
Look, I didn't like any of them. And then I sort of just found one that communicated what I wanted to say with this.
And what did you want to say with this?
Well,
how are you going to evolve him even more?
look, my initial idea was I was just going to literally multiply the arms by 2. It was going to be, very, very lazy. But then I thought, wait a minute, I could do that. Or I could multiply the number of torsos by 2. And then I thought, what would happen? And hilarity ensued. I thought there would be twice as much fighting.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Thanks.
It's like they're conjoined twins, but they're like fighting over something.
They're just fighting over who's tougher. And look, as a twin myself, I kind of relate to this quite a lot. I'm very happy that my twin and I are not conjoined because I feel like this is exactly what would happen if we were.
This is an insight into Morgan's home life.
Look, don't read too much into it, but art comes from life. Yeah, I actually ended up doing the lines twice. I got the really rough lines, I just sort of smashed those in, and then I went over it again with some darker lines just to sort of get the details roughed in a little bit.
I am loving all of the biceps and muscles that you have crammed into this one character.
I like to make as many opportunities as I can to draw large biceps and muscles. I freaking love it.
Do you have any anatomy tips for the audience at home or for myself?
Yes, use references. Use as much reference as you possibly can. I didn't have a lot of hand references and
oh my god, hands
I got
are
into
the
a lot of
worst
trouble.
to draw.
And yeah, look, I don't think I made a mistake, but I do regret forcing myself to draw 8 hands.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't hide a single one behind the body, as
Nope.
I often do.
Why did I think of that? Damn it. I could have just hid them.
Well, they all look
geez.
awesome.
Thank you. I tried to stick to the line consistency that Ken Sugimori, the official Pokemon artist, I'm not sure if he still does a lot of the artwork, but he's the OG sort of big papa, big daddy of the Pokemon art direction. I tried to stick to that style as best as I could, but under time constraints, I kind of felt like I had to rush. So it's a little messy, but I really wanted to sort of respect that OG Pokemon style, that art style. Very nostalgic for me.
I think for a character with 8 arms, the silhouette is still pretty clear, especially when you add color.
Thank you. I'm really glad that reads well. I was very worried. Once I got it all blocked in the lines, that's the beauty of this art style. You can sort of pump it out quite fast and it looks relatively finished. And yeah, it was just a matter of adding in the soft shadows and I think that's it.
It's so similar to the art that you've got as a reference
Thanks.
on the left there.
Yeah, I really wanted to sort of honor that art style because it's a huge inspiration to me, like Ken Sugimori as an artist. And yeah, I had so much fun trying to emulate that. I don't think I got anywhere near as close as I wanted to, but it was really fun to sort of use that as a reference and try and get some of that nostalgic goodness in my own work.
That is awesome. You've taken it so far and only in like 2 hours. We only did these in like a couple hours, if that. So that is absolutely awesome. I love the painterly texture mixed with the signature Morgan bulky lines. It's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that worked all together. It could have been a complete disaster, and I don't think it is a complete disaster.
I think we've done worse things on this channel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You especially.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, you're up next. I'm really excited for what you're going to come up with.
All right.
Let's go.
So I spent a lot of time deliberating on which Pokemon I wanted to do, but I decided that I really just wanted to draw an epic dragon, because I don't think Pokemon does dragons justice. They all have like teeny tiny wings.
Hot take.
And they just don't look as epic as I want them to be.
Fair. Oh, so you've got Haxorus.
Yes, so I did a little bit of research and I decided on Haxorus, which is basically a dragon with axes on his head.
I mean, on paper, that's brilliant, and I love that.
Yeah, and what's the next step up from axes?
Chainsaws.
Chainsaws, obviously.
Oh my god, this is already sick.
So I gave Haxorus, or the evolution of Haxorus, a bit more realistic proportions, so he looks a little bit more epic, made his neck a bit longer, and his wings are a bit larger. I replaced the axes on his head with chainsaws, obviously, which you will see in a moment.
As you do.
As you do. But I do still wanted to keep some of that axe essence that Haxorus and all the previous evolutions have. So the shape of the wings was very deliberate. I kind of wanted the silhouette to look like a battle axe. So he's got these very symmetrical wings that are sort of in like a C sort of shape.
I love that. So like you've sort of changed it in a way that like fits with your idea of what's cool, but you've honored the shape language from the original design.
Yeah.
That's some real big brain stuff, mate.
Thank you. And of course I had to give him a chainsaw on his tail as well, just to match all the headgear that he's got on there.
Yeah.
Gave him lots and lots of spikes just to stay with that chainsaw feel, but I also felt it was very fitting for a dragon to have lots of spikes.
Have you seen Chainsaw Man? Are you aware of Chainsaw Man?
No, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Do I want to know?
Judging by this drawing, I think you'd enjoy it quite a lot.
This is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted for my Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah. No, this
Perfect.
is... I can't believe you came up with this design having not seen Chainsaw Man.
I made sure to keep the plates of armor to sort of stay pretty close to the original design, but just made them a little bit less round and perfect. And then I drew one foot and couldn't be bothered drawing the other foot, so I just covered it with rocks.
That's genius.
Genius, oh yeah, classic artist tip if anyone needs it.
Yeah, pro tip, if anything's too difficult to do, don't do it.
Just cover it up.
Cover
with
it up.
Something else that's easier. And I made sure that I stayed true to the color palette of Haxorus with a little bit of gold and a little bit of that dark grey steel. So it gives him a really metallic look with that lovely accent of red.
I'm getting like Yu-Gi-Oh vibes or something. Like,
Is it the glowing eyes?
yeah, maybe. Nah, it's just the whole thing is just, it's really epic.
Thank you.
I'm into it, mate.
That's what I was going for. I knew I wanted to have this really dramatic lighting as if he's like a dragon that's just emerging from his cave.
Oh, I see you did the exact thing that was literally activating my OCD, and you put the red stripe on those wings. That's freaking genius, dude. What made you do that?
Well, I was kind of inspired by the original design of Haxorus's head. Having that stripe of an extra color sort of makes it look like it's the edge of a blade or the edge of an axe, which I thought looked really cool and just gave him a really athletic, I guess, sort of look.
No, it's like red stripes on like a fast car.
Yeah.
Makes it go faster.
Exactly, and he looks like a pretty fast dragon.
Yeah.
Last but not least, I added some glowing embers and a super sharp rim light just to get a little bit of highlight going and just to bring out the silhouette from the background.
Wow, rim light. That's like kind of out of character for you though.
I know, I don't usually do them, but every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then as a treat.
as a treat for
Yeah.
myself.
Very good.
Especially when you've got such a dark lighting cast on the character and such a dark background as well. Sometimes the silhouette tends to get lost, so adding a rim light just brings back that sense of depth.
I'm very proud of how silly I managed to make mine, but I also regret not going epic because yours, I feel a little bit outclassed here. Like yours is freaking epic, dude. You did such a good job.
I'm kind of glad that we covered both bases. You with the
Absolutely.
silly Pokemon and me with like trying to go epic and dramatic. I think those are the two things that I wanted to see today, and somehow we both achieved them.
Hell yeah. This actually, it looks like if you crossed Smaug with Chainsaw Man,
Yeah.
this is probably what you, is that what you were going
That's
for?
exactly what I was going for.
Amazing.
Perfect. So that is all that we've got for you today. Let us know how we did, which one you liked better in the comments. I'd love to see what the Pokemon fans think of this.
Do we call them Pokemon fans? Poker fans?
Poker
What do you
fans?
call? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to do more of these, so if you have any suggestions for more Pokemon to evolve into that fourth stage, hit us up.
And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe even give us a share with one of your friends.
Absolutely.
One of your Pokemon friends who like Pokemon.
Poker friends.
Poker friends.
And if you wanted to support us any further than that, please take a look at our Patreon.
Our Patreons get monthly tutorials and masterclasses. They get to vote on the content that we create.
We also work with our patrons on a community commission. We take suggestions from you guys and pass the artwork around amongst ourselves to make something super epic and really personalized.
Yeah, so if you've got anything that you want us to draw or add into the commission, you've got to join our Patreon.
I did say patron and not
Patron.
Patreon.
I've been getting roasted in the comments because I've been saying Patreon instead of patron.
I kind of love it.
This is my official... I'm still saying Patreon, sorry everyone.
It reminds me of a mum.
I'm like, how do I do the Instagram
How do I
again?
internet?
Yeah, that's me.
It's beautiful.
I'm happy to be the mum of Inside Art, even though I'm the youngest one here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.